Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. So, I've been busy a little bit. You might already notice something on the minimap up here. I did add 2 new space elevators to the whole build, but they're not connected yet. And we also have a little issue if we go down on the novice side that these 2 space elevators over here are, well, we need to move some builds over here if we do want to implement them. For now, I primarily think about them for using as a source of power. We could actually hook them up to this thing over here and bring power up. We should maybe also bring in a train over here. Ooh, core fragment processing is working. We should maybe also bring a train over here that actually also builds the shaft. But for now, that's not that important. We got a whole bunch of issues going on. I also finished up the build over here for the Energy Catalogue 2. Every build was going as expected, with the exception of one, which is this one. Not quite sure when it happened, where it happened, or why it happened, but it seems there was a slight miscalculation. We don't need one of these. We need like 3 of these. So I kind of expanded this whole thing over here a bit, and now we got more of these. Now, these over here are good, and if everything is running as expected, then all of these over here are also spinning. Big problem is, if everything is running as expected, then, well, yeah. Yeah. We do have a bit of a power issue. Now, we have also a little bit of an issue that we can't just hook up more power on Novice, because, yeah, we're going at max speed. Well, not really max speed, but we're going at a good pace. The nuclear power plant over here is just completely booming. I love it. It is a sleeping power plant, and sometimes the power plant still over here sleeps, which is fine because the nuclear power plants themselves do make, I think, 25% more than they actually consume. I did this for the purpose that the nuclear power plant over here can heat up faster and then go back to sleep faster. And that seems to be working very, very fine. I also kind of just like the size of these. This is a really, really nice design. I really love this one. Good. So, also a couple of things I did on the side. One of them is we had fuel issues in space, fuel for trains. So I made a small little advanced fuel maker over here. There's nothing fancy over here. We've seen this thing already a couple of times. We never had advanced fuel on Novice because we had this massive biofuel place over here, which we are still using today for fuel, but I did deactivate the station over here, so there's no oil coming in anymore, and actually this whole place over here is shutting down, or is already shut down. It is shut down. So we are going to be decommissioning this thing over here soon. And then another small thing I did on the side, one, of course, for the Energy Catalogue Mark II, we do need to... Why's my nose itchy? We do need an itchy nose. Now, for the atomic data over here, we do need material testing packs and, of course, some ion stream, which is just power. And we were only making them over here. No, we were making them in space, but we're making on the Novice. And I made a small build over here. A very nice wrap, filling in from 2 sides. Just to make here some material testing packs. Now, there's, of course, one issue with the material testing packs, and that is they only stack up to 10. And that also means that in this warehouse, we only have 5,100. That also means that every train over here can only hold, I think, 3,200, if I remember it correctly. That's also the whole reason why we've got 2 train stations over here. And we also got multiple trains of this, ferrying it around, because this over here, once it starts looping, it will have to loop kind of fast. Good. But if this thing is making the stuff, I think we make about 200 per minute or something like that. No, 200 per second. 200 per second. 200 per minute is like nothing. 200 per second. There we go. Good. So, what's on the plan for today then? Well, Energy Catalogue 2 is done. Even though everything over here is kind of backing up a bit, especially over here, this belt over here. We do have a bit of an issue with processing junk data. Well, not really junk data, it's more like we have a little bit of an issue processing this. And you can already see, I did make some Speed 6 modules, it's still not fast enough. Also, the power issues are adding on top of that. There's a whole range of issues over here, which I don't really care too much about. Because if we want to make more power, then we should go to Energy Science Tier 3, because in Energy Science Tier 3, we do get access to fusion power, which will give us loads and loads of power. These over here, we can only build them on novice, which is fine. I don't mind putting down more power pylons. These are not space elevators. These are just pylons for me now. Just to bring some more power up. But to do that, we do need to make more power. Good, but before we can even do that, we do need to start thinking about energy science catalogs Mark III. Comprehensive energy catalogs, there we go. They even have a name. They're not just called Mark II, Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. They've got names. Good, and for that, we need to make 1 superconductivity data, 1 quark data, 1 entanglement data, and 1 lepton data. Well, we need to make 4 per second. And we also need to process 4 per second. And oh boy, that's gonna be a lot of research servers. But that will be fine. That will be fine. Let's have a look at these. The superconductivity data is pretty straightforward. It's just holmium cable, holmium cable, cryonite rods, blank data cards, and supercooled thermofluid. The quark data is a proton stream, which I think we've already seen them. And is the quark data not the same as the atomic data? No, not really. It's the subatomic data. Yeah, it's technically the same thing. Don't tell that an actual scientist. He will probably shoot me with a laser. Good thing there's no scientists around here. Then we got the entanglement data, which is... Oh boy, that is not a good thing to get. 20% chance, and we need ion string for that. This is gonna eat so much more power. And last but not least, the lepton data. And actually, if you look at this, this is all particle collider, particle collider, particle collider, and then electromagnetics machine. So what we basically need to think about is, how many do we need? We do know that our particle collider over here has a crafting speed of 5.6. That's really, really nice. So let's maybe start with the quark data. And let's just have a look at you. So you make like, well, 0.5 every 5. That is about 1 every 10. And a crafting speed of 5.6, that is 0.56 per second. If we want to have this at a rate of 4 per second, we will need 8 of these. So, 8 of these. That's 9, that's 8, there we go. And also maybe on you, that looks nice. Good, done. Next. Then, the entanglement data. Oh god, that's so much junk data. We might need to figure out a better way to handle our junk data. You make 0.2 every 4 seconds. That is, well, can divide it by 5. That's not a nice number. We can divide it by 4. That's an even more terrible number. Well, if we got 4 of these, then we make 0.2 per second. At crafting speed of 5.6, that would mean 1 per second. We need 16 of these. 16 is a good number. That's 15. That's 16. Just these buildings over here. Don't worry, they only eat 100 megawatts each. Not like this one over here, like a gigawatt. Though we do need to feed them with stuff that comes out of them. Oh no, oh no. And then the lepton data. For that we also need a particle stream. And I think the particle stream is the thing that we're making here. Yes. For that, we need to bring in sand. We're probably going to be making sand in space. I think that's probably the worst thing you can do. Even sand in space just does not sound like fun at all, because it's going to be everywhere. Like anti-gravity sand or sand in no gravity. That's going to be horrible. And then more material testing packs, more plasma stream and stuff like that. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Good. You over there, you make 0.4 every 5. So we have 5 of you. We make 0.4 per second. And then at the crafting speed of 5.6, that will be making 2 per second. So we need 10 of these. That's 8. That's 10. Good. All right, and then electromagnetics machine over there. Here we go. You make the superconductivity data. And that goes at the rate of 0.7 every 10 seconds. That is 0.07 per second. At the crafting speed of 5.6. That is about 0.35-ish per second. We could almost say 0.4. 10 of these. 10 of these will be fine. Probably 10. We're going with 10. I mean, we will get better speed modules and stuff like that. We could also just add better speed modules. And then we got everything we need. Good! So, doesn't look like much, but these are going to be the builds we're going to be designing. Let's maybe start with you, because I think you will be the easiest, I hope. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, then that is superconductivity. It's pretty straightforward. We just need to bring in cyanide rods. Holmium cable we technically already have, because that is already going around for the... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's over here. It's over here. For the force field data. And we don't really need that much holmium cable. How much do we need? We need about, well, 2 times the amount of superconductivity data. Actually, more like 3 times the amount. And if we're going to make 4 per second, that means we need about... yeah, that means we need about 12 per second in total to feed this machine. The belt has 45 items on it. If we go back to this one over here, for you, it's the same thing. We need about 8 cables, 8 times the amount per force field data, 4 force field data per second. It's 32. 32 plus 16 over here. It was, I think, 16. I already forgot. No, it was 12. 34, 32. 32 plus 12 is 44. The amount of holmium cable that we bring in is exactly enough for both of the builds. So we don't need to make another station. We don't even need to make another belt. The only thing we need to do is to... wrong belt. Is to pull the belt along. And the belt is currently going over here. And we might just make this as the first one then. Also, on the side note, I was kind of thinking at some point in time like, oh, yeah, our meteor point defense is going fine. Where is it actually? Because I completely forgot where our meteor point defense is. And I was like, okay, where is it? And I was looking on my map. Is it around the mall? Nah, it's not over here. And I was looking over here a little bit. It should be around here somewhere. It's not over here. It's still in the old base. If we go all the way over here, we will see that the meteor point defense is sitting over here. It's still doing fine. However, we are very slowly but surely running out of ammo. And this place over here has been completely abandoned. We should probably be picking it up at some point in time. I'm just being way too lazy to even set that up and start doing something over there. But yeah, we should start moving this somewhere else. Now, in the mall over here, we do make, I think, everything we need. I think we do make the cannons over here. Yeah, we make the cannons over here, and we make the ammo over here. So we could just set up like a little buster block over here in the corner or something like that. I might be doing that soon. So if you at some point in time see like a big block over here with meteorite cannons, yep, that's where they are. Good. I also did, of course, already set up the production for those in the space mall over there and over there. And that's going fine. Speaking of this, we did add the chest production over here. We technically just needed these over here, but I was like, you know what, let's just put the full thing in, and, well, we basically now make every chest that we need ever. Good! And also, of course, fuel. Fuel's coming in the mall, and it will be distributed by bots, so that we don't need to worry about fuel anymore. So whenever we put down, like, a station somewhere, we just add a roboport near it, and then the bots will bring fuel over, and these trains over here will always be running on advanced refined fuel. What is it called again? It is called advanced fuel, which also makes them 25% faster and accelerate 25% more. It also makes them pollute a bit more, but we don't care about pollution. We're in space. There can't be pollution in space, I hope. Good. All right. You there. What do we need for you? Well, basically 3 inputs and 3 outputs. Each one of these puts out 2 items every 10 seconds, or 0.2 per second. At the crafting speed of 5.6, it's about 1 item per second. We've got 10 of these. We can put all those items on the same belt, and then we can just sort it out at the end of that whole thing. So that's one step. We probably should not even do that with a loader. We could do that with alternating long head inserters, because we do have... Oh, you have the same thing again, where you take in super cold and you don't really warm it up all the way. Oh, annoying. But that will be fine. We could do... That may be a little bit too far away. Is it? Let's check. It feels fine, but we do have to keep in mind that we do want to have one of these around here somewhere. And we do want to get as many of them in here as possible. And that might just be a little bit too far apart from each other. The 7 pipe, well, the 9 pipe is the next option. The 7 pipe would be the almost back-to-back option. You don't really want to connect it up like this. This could cause issues with the liquid system. As it will connect over here in the middle. And it will not really connect, but both liquids will show up in both fluid systems, and that can cause some issues. So you don't really want to do that. We could do this. How do we do it with the other ones? Let's have a check over there. How do we do it with you? We just used... we used 9 and 3 pipe. Okay. Okay, you know what? Let's just use the 9 pipe. 9 pipe will be fine. Here we go. Here we go. And then you, and you, and then you on the other side. Here we go. And then we're just going to start working on this. Here, pick you up. And 1. No, wait. 2. 3. 4. 5. And then cut these. Cut those. Can we get one of you around all of these? No. Yeah, I kind of do want to only use one of these. So, yeah, scratch that. We're going to try again. I guess we're just going to go with a thinner build. This should work. And then you should definitely be happy about this one. Yes, you are. And then we can make the same build on top. But let's maybe figure out how we're going to do the pipes. We could just do the classic pipes. Just use the 3 pipe over here. And use some undergrounds. Here we go. That will make the whole thing also a bit thinner. And with a little bit more space and everything. This will be fine. This will be fine. Good. Then copy it over. Put it on top. Excellent. Alright, we have a whole bunch of inputs, and it was probably a good idea that we did it like this, because we do have 3 inputs and 2 outputs. The outputs can go on the same belt. The inputs... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's the wrong item. I almost thought we had to make even more signs again. Blank data, cryonite rods, and holmium cable. We can put the cryonite rods and the blank data on a half-and-half belt, and the other one on its own belt. So we could do something like this. For one input over here, and this for the other input, and then it's just basically it's a very simple build. It's just like this and that, and then we're done. No need to make it complicated. No need to make it any more explicit. Here we go, and then over here, I think we're going with 2 outputs over here. You will be the near one. You'll be the far one. There we go. Copy them over real quick. Paste them down again. Good. And actually, why are we even using long-headed sorters? I'm being stupid today. Here we go. This is these. You near, you far. Perfect. We could even go with loaders if we want to. Wait a minute, we got space for loaders. Ooh. I do like loaders just a bit more. Here we go. And then we just do something like this. Yeah, place you down real quick. Output filter. What is it called? Deconstruction. Where's my deck? There we go. Copy you over, and then you over there, you over there, you over there, you over there. And then wire it up. And we broke it. There we go. There we go. And then we need 2 of these. Now, sadly, we can't flip them. That's fine. 2 ways to do this. Either put them both on top of each other like this, or maybe flip the one on the middle. We can easily flip this thing. Here we go. Take you out. Flip. Rotate. Put you over there for a second. Take you out. Wait, we forgot half of it. For this one, we just need to rotate. No, wait. We do need to flip. Well, we could make this a go-around belt or a reach-around belt, but I think this will be fine. And then put you on top over there. That is you done. We could even start digging in over here and save some space. There we go. You to there. And you to there. And look at that. Lovely. Perfect. That's one build. Only thing we need to add is some power poles. And if we add the power poles over here, that reaches everything we need. Same for over there. Except for the beacon. No, the poor beacon. Okay, and then let's do this a little more meticulous. Yeah, place the power poles over here. For one reason, because then we can cross them over to the other side. Like this. Here we go. And then everybody's happy. And then we're going to place them over here as well. And then just add stuff. And stuff will come out. Now, we do need to do one more step. And that's a very important step. I can't live without it. Lamps. There we go. Let's place a row of lamps in the middle. And a row of lamps there in the middle. And that should be fine. Good. Good, 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 good. Just add stuff. Out comes science. I love that. At a rate of 4 per second. Yeah, put you over there. That one is done. Good. That's all of these done. Go away. That was 10, wasn't it? Yeah, that's definitely 10. Then let's go for you. What was this one again? This one is the subatomic one. That's this one over there. Not the subatomic, this is the lepton data. For the lepton data, we need to make some particle stream. It's basically just a particle stream into a blank data card and cool it down. The cooling fluid we'll be making on the side somewhere. So that should not be too hard. As for this thing over here, we just need to figure out... Well, they've got the same crafting speed, it's fine. So you make 200 particle stream every 30 seconds. That is about 100 every 15. That's not a good way to calculate that. That is about 6.66666 per second. There we go. That's a nice number. And you over there, you need about 4 per second. So 6.666. 3 of these supply 20 per second. Yep. And 5 of these require 20. So it's a natural 3 to 5 ratio. Okay, that's really good. How many of them do we have again? Let's have a look. It is 10. It is 10. 3 to 5. So we need 6 of these. Zip. That's not 6. That's 6. Good. But these over here, they do require plasma stream 100 every 30 seconds. Don't you make 100 every 30? Yes, you do. Lovely. Oh, it's a 1-to-1. I love a 1-to-1. That makes this easier. So basically, they also have the same crafting speed. There we go. Yeah. Let's take these out real quick, and then take you over there as an example, and then you just bonk. Done. Now they do require material testing packs. That's gonna be annoying. And they will get their own train station for that because material testing packs don't stack enough. That will be fine. And the sand, I guess we're gonna make a stone train. I mean, we do need a stone train. If we do want to make tracks in space, which we, I think, don't do yet, we do need stone for that. So we might as well make a stone train. Sure. And you need the lithium again. And then just bang it all together and it'll be fine. Good. And then bring it all in there and that will be fine as well. All right. So let's start with you. Now that's our 6. And then 5 over there. We could split them apart and maybe just to make half of them real quick. There we go. I mean, ooh. Now that will be a 3 to 4 if we do it like this. No. Well, 3 to 5 would also be something like, let's turn you around. One over there, one over there, one over there, and one over there. And one over there. But then we have issues with the liquid inputs. So we need to space these apart. At least one more. And maybe, ooh, that was a bit too greedy. Maybe space them apart a little bit more like this. And then a little bit more like this. And a little bit more like this. I kind of dislike that we don't really have like a nice long sideline pipe over here for one of the temperatures. One of these temperatures has to come in from a weird angle. But I guess it will be fine. Down here, it's going to be pretty easy. Can we use the 9 pipe for this? Oh. Well, actually, if we stack it like this, ooh, then we get something nice like this, and that, and this, and that. Minimal amount of pipes. Perfect. Love it. Then up there, I guess we do the same because it's the same output. So done. Those are all connected. And then over here, can we get all the way to the other side? Yes, barely. Barely, but enough. That should be fine. I just need to find my little one-piece pipe. There we go. Take this one. Bish, bosh, bish. You stay there. Yeah, let's copy this over real quick. You get one, and you get one. And then the question is, how do we connect up these over here? Well, we could do the same thing. They will have the same pattern going for them. However, never mind. I could have just copied that one here. Take this. Plop. Done. That's the pipes done. However, we do need an input over here. And that could be troublesome now. What we could do, this whole pipe over here, we can still move it up by at least one. That will be enough, because now we can put in a long insert over here that at least grabs something from... Never mind. Put it down again. We can put in a long inserter that at least grabs something from that belt over there. So we could have a belt over here. Yeah, that connects. Perfect. That brings in... What does it bring in? Where is the thing? There we go. I guess the blank data cards. But then we also have the output of the lepton data and the junk data cards. So where do those go? We could squish them in on the side over here. Definitely possible. Absolutely possible. And we can't really put them at the bottom. We also need to think about inputs over here. Don't have to forget about that. And underground over here would be very, very good. I mean, if we do the pipes a little bit different, let's rethink the pipes over here. I mean, the pipes are fine, but maybe if we can pull off something like this. And we can definitely pull it off if we put in like a 5 pipe. There's still enough space on the sides of the machine to put down an inserter. And to put down a thing like, what's it called again? Yeah, basically inserters. And then we're also going to end up with the same kind of machine as we had it. Oh, we already put it in our pocket. As the other one. And we can just copy paste this over here for the top and do it for the bottom over here as well. Here we go. Just like that. Good. That will be way better. We can also do that for the top over here. What's the highest we could go? Maybe like this? Okay, that was too high, but we can still move it. Yeah, pick you up. And there we go. Good. So now we could put an insert over here to pull something in. And we could put an insert over here to put something away. And we can even alternate these. We should probably alternate these because it's going to be like one belt in and one belt out. I'm just going to pull you like this. I'm going to pull you like this. There we go. I kind of dislike this always a little bit, but I think of it will be fine. Unless, of course, we want to get really fancy about it, because now we can't move this one around. Never mind. There's something in the way. This will be fine. This will be fine. Good. Speaking of the output, then put you down real quick. You make you a long hand near inserter or far inserter or whatever inserter. A something inserter. You get one. You get one. And you get one, and then you get the other, and you just go in, and in. Look at the time. The time is flying so fast. I just love designing. I just love sitting around trying to figure out how we can do these builds. But it's going to be pretty easy for this one. We just need to add lithium down here. Just a belt down the bottom somewhere probably like around here somewhere. Lithium goes in, and then we make the plasma stream. As for the proton stream, not the proton stream, for the particle stream over there, we do need another input over there. That is the only thing that's going to be a little bit tricky. Worst case scenario, we do something really, really stupid, like something like this. Because those material testing packs, it would actually be good if we do something like this, because then they can buffer on the belt a bit. Because things that don't stack well are pretty good on the belt, because they don't waste as much space. So we could do something stupid like this, and then just split them in there. Maybe even use a loader to make sure that we have as many material packs around as possible. And then we just do it like that. Good, but that will be it for today. Sadly, I've run out of time. But we will be designing these a little bit more. And then we're going to be focusing on making energy catalogs Mark III to get better science done. Good. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel into something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where we do even more Factorio. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time, see you around!